Yo, welcome back to a new video. It's the 25th of May 2024. It's a few days before Suzanne and I organized a party at home. It was a combined housewarming slash me turning 30 years old slash our wedding ceremony. So we're officially married now. And this housewarming also added a bit more pressure for us to finish the house. And we have a separate video on the renovations of the house, so definitely go check that out. It was a really nice day. We did it on a Sunday in the afternoon. A lot of friends came and they also gave me this barbecue for my birthday, which I'll show later in the video. And then the weather is finally getting a little bit better, although I'm saying that and it's still raining a lot. But it's the end of May, beginning of June, and we did have a few days of sun, and that means going out for dinner here at warung lapek with Hisham, and then cycling a lot towards the dunes, towards Scheveningen with Suzanne. So here's a new path nearby kijkduin where we're cycling a lot, and then also here building up the barbecue. And in between we visited kijkduin. It's an Indian restaurant in The Hague, super nice and quite affordable. And on the days that it was raining, I was mostly at the gym or at home cooking any kind of dinner. And then in the weekends I visited my parents, so went to the east by train, watched the Champions League at Mem's barber saloon here, and from there in the east at my parents I cycled to Mantel, which is a bike shop, as I sold my race bike and I'm looking for a new gravel bike. So I went to Mantel. They did have a few bikes, but I'm still not sure which kind of bike I would like to get. And then from my parents after that went back to The Hague, again normal working. As you know or might know, I work at Envision and we have these smart glasses, but we also work on these Rabbit R1 to see if our software will make sense on AI wearables like that. And then after work, if the weather allows it, we went for cycling again or working on the house, as we still have minor things to do, like oil the stair railings or the stairs itself. Had to buy a few things at IKEA, and my parents visited to also partially test out the barbecue, so that was really nice. And from there on made a few shots for the renovations video, which is up and running on YouTube right now, so you can check that out. And then the week after I had a presentation at TU Delft for inclusive design students, and I was doing a talk about accessibility, inclusive design, and how and what I do at Envision. From there on, making some nice chicken. We also got something from IKEA, but I had to bring a few things back as it didn't really fit. And actually after that visit by bike, after this video, I had a bike accident, ran into a van. That was a few days before Eid al-Adha. I visited my parents-in-law and afterwards my grandparents. So after the bike accident was pretty okay, but for a few days it did hurt. And then again back in The Hague, as I said, like whenever it's raining, I'm back in the gym, and when the sun is out, it's getting our bikes and going out for a ride, or either to Scheveningen. This was on a Friday, and then the next day on a Saturday we went to Nationale Theater. There was a play called Romeo and Juliet where Sumaya played in, so we visited that show. It was quite nice, but was very long. And the day after, on Sunday, we actually went canoeing in The Hague, because I've lived for more than 8 or 9 years I think in The Hague, and I've never done that, which was really nice. So definitely recommend doing that if you want to. I think you pay about 20-25 euros for a 2 person canoe, and then you can go for 2 hours. As finally the weather is also getting better, we're able to eat outside on the terrace and also go for longer rides. So even in the evening, as it's getting dark, after like 10 p.m, here is Jaden and Under, and we're going cycling in the evening after work during weekdays. And then of course going to the beach, watching Euro 2024, and again back at the gym. And here are a few more shots of the city center of Hague, and also had a barbecue at my aunt's place. After that, when we went back to The Hague, I took a few B-roll shots of the house as I was getting ready to finally finish the renovations video. So if you haven't watched that other video yet, go ahead and do so. I'll catch you on the next one. See you. Bye bye.